taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. You cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are have-nots. You are not as tough as tracks and some music that you never guess. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got hard. I'm ready to change scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, 'cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are have-nots. You are not as tough though. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are have-nots. You are not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are have-nots. You are not as tough as me.
Hello and welcome to FPL Agony, here to make fantasy football less like hell. My name's Kate Abdo and I'm joined this week by a veritable feast of FPL talent. First up we have, he's the biggest fan of Chelsea and Kensington United. Let's hear it for Signore.
I could be Micah Richards.
You could be Micah Richards, no problem.
Did you burst on the scene?
And also with us, it's our equivalent of Thierry Henry. Nice. He's the great big fan of West Ham barking Albion. Let's hear it for Scott. You all right, mate?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic, mate.
Good.
Yeah.
How was your game week 8?
Should we just go straight into it? Are we just doing that, yeah?
Tell me about your game week 8. Go on, let's go.
I think majority of my players were in the south of France for the weekend. What has gone on? What's gone on?
Oh, dear. I'm sorry to hear that. How many points did you get? 40, I think, wasn't it? I think you got about 40. I think you got 40, didn't you?
I thought I had 42.
Oh, 42. Sorry, it was Signore that meant that I got 40.
I've just made that up. Don't
I got 42.
You got 42, and then Scott got 40. Stop lying, Scott.
I didn't look.
Didn't look. Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
I captained the wrong individual.
Who did he captain?
Erling,
yeah. We're going to talk about him on today's show because at 15.3 million or whatever it is, I'm not sure he's worth it anymore. Just saying. Just a heads up. Yeah. It's a bit of a difficult week for many people, I think. But
did he even have a shot? Seriously?
I don't even
Yeah,
know.
I think he was on the shots.
Oh dear, oh dear. A shout out to my mum who's in the chat. our biggest fan.
And yes, it is a real account, people. It is a real account.
It is a real account. People, all the doubters out there. My mum exists. Cool. If you want to get involved in the FPL Agony League, the code's on the screen, E54QBG. It's in the description of the video or the podcast. Speaking of which, we're available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so please subscribe because we put all of our episodes up there as well. It's a really good show. You love it. You can't get enough of it. And everyone's been really going crazy on our TikTok channel as well. We are on TikTok at FPL Agony on there. We've had thousands of views on TikTok. And I just want to shout out to Jake, who was in the comments on TikTok, who successfully translated the intro to last week's show. So well done to you. I promised Jake a shout out. So there we go. He's never going to see this, but whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Now, I want to show you the FPL Agony League. Do you know who's back? Do you know who's back on top? Do you know who's back? Yes.
I guarantee you.
Oh, yes. Abu Yasser is back. Let's go. He was on top for a while. That's a few weeks out. Ashley Brown, who's last week's winner, has dropped to 5th, but Abu Yasser
What's happening to
is
Ash?
back on top. Go on.
It looks like FPL Fish has sunk a bit. Observational stand-up, people.
That's
stand-up.
good. We like that. We like that. You should tell some jokes on this show, to be honest. Do you know, though, Scott and Signore, where you both are in the league?
Higher than Signore now.
40 something.
I think you've all gone up. You're still below me, though, which I find quite funny. Signore, you're in 33rd place. And Scott, where are you?
Maybe not. I'm wrong.
You're 39th. You're lower.
I looked at it on Saturday, never looked again. Sorry.
Oh, don't make that mistake. Don't look after day one of the weekend
I love
games.
that team name underneath you, Scott. Zerkimi Rolling.
Zerkimi Rolling. Very good.
That's really tickled me.
There's some really good ones. If you have a look at who's 7th place, there's a better version of Scott's name.
Wow.
Blinded by the...
That's great.
Actually, I do prefer Scott's name. As ever, just get involved because we've got hundreds of people here, and who knows, you could be one of our featured teams of the week. And you know what, guys? It's time. It's time for our Oh Dear Teams of the Week. Oh, okay. So there was a couple of, I'll be honest, there was a couple of players this weekend that did quite a lot of people in the FPL community dirty. All right, there's 2 players in particular. We're going to find out who they are. Let's take a look at our first team. This is David's team, who managed to get 22 points, which is pretty low, but we do have lower coming up. But we have Saliba on a -3 and Anderson on a -2.
Tesco McNeildale, I love that.
Yes, his name Tesco McNeildale. That's really good. I just spotted that. Very good.
There are other supermarkets available, just to let you know.
Which one, Scott?
My favourite place in the world.
Yeah, the centre of the universe.
Lidl.
100%. That's it.
100%.
Yeah.
You knew that was coming as well.
What's your favourite supermarket, Signore?
I do like a co-op.
You like a co-op?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I like a co-op.
What for? What do you buy? What do you get in the co-op apart from like a meal deal?
Like random stuff. Do you know what the thing is with the co-op, right? Because I tried to do a food shop once, but it's not like you can't get a lot.
No.
Like literally, you cannot get hardly anything off a food shop from them, right? If you deliver online, but no, it's just nice, isn't it?
The co-op's
Imagine-
just a jumped up cost cutter. I don't get it.
Imagine trying to do a week shopping in co-op. You end up owning co-op. Do you have shares in it? Like, what's going on?
Yeah. I don't know.
Although, for Percy Pigs alone, I mean, come on, Marks and Spencer.
Oh, sorry. Marks and Spencer.
You can't get Percy Pigs anywhere else.
No, that's true. And I do like the M&S meal deals, the lunch meal deals. They're good. Yeah. Next question. Where's your favourite meal deal to get from? It's from Tesco, Sainsbury's, M&S. Where else? Co-op?
It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Co-op, how is that now included? No one includes the co-op in conversation. It's obvious. It's Tesco. But I got one yesterday.
They're all better than Greggs. Let's just do this because Greggs. I mean, they bump you, don't they? You get a drink and a sandwich, or a drink and like a hot slice or whatever. Like, and it's like dearer than getting a drink, sandwich, and like a packet of crisps or something else out of any other superstore.
And the problem with their meal deal is it's only 2 items. It's got to be the holy trinity of 3. You need the sandwich, you need the drink, and you need the crisp or the snack, right? You've got to have all 3.
The power of 3.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whoever knew that FPL could be about meal deals?
My mum says co-op is the best for ready meal curries, if you're into ready meals.
Nice.
So there we go. Oh, dear. Well, we're talking about Tesco McNeil deal, who got stitched up. Jebba says Saliba getting a red will be a big blow for Arsenal. Absolutely.
Yeah, it will be.
And it's going to be a big blow for many people who have Saliba in their teams. So this isn't good.
Get out.
Yeah. I mean, the rest of the team's not bad, but just got stitched up by defenders, to be honest. It's actually quite a good team. Just really unlucky this week. Let's have a look at someone else who got 22 points. And this is the team of Alan, because they put 2 N's in their name. Alan Dixon, who got 22 points. Also had Saliba. And again, it's not a terrible team, but they need to do something to the bench because they still got Barcelona, FPL traitor, on the bench.
First sub too.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, I know. It's always nice to see Barcelona come back, just as a reminder that, you know, how they stitched up almost everybody.
Yeah, literally.
They really did. Yeah.
Biggest FPL troll out there.
So well done, Alan. You make it on our Oh Dear Teams of the Week. But I have to show you this. This last one is something special. I saved the best till last. This is someone who played a wild card, and it is the lowest wild card score I've ever seen, and it's joint second lowest score I've ever seen. This is the team of Ben Turnbull.
Ray Parlour is that?
Ben Turnbull, 15 points from a wild card. 15 points. You could have. I mean, Signore is currently praying. It's like, what were you even doing with this?
Again, it's not like a terrible team, but I'm just shocked by the points and the wild card. Like, it's just, my days.
I know. And I'll tell you what, I love their third sub, a name I haven't seen in a very long time. Bednarek.
Oh, what a guy.
The -7 champion.
In FPL folklore, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It will be forever remembered for that one. Yeah. I mean, again, it's got Palmer and Diaz and Martinelli. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad team at all, but just really unlucky. Can you imagine playing a wild card and you get that? I mean, you'd give up for the season, wouldn't you?
100%.
I can't believe it.
come back in the next decade. Do you know what I mean?
I don't even know if Sam Allardyce could save this season for that.
You asked what their team was before their wild card, and I do have it. So they have Davis, Fofana, Saliba, and Wan-Bissaka. Martinelli, Bruno Fernandes, Diaz, Semenyo. The strikers are the same, with Smith Rowe, Isaac, and Michelangelo on.
So hang on, he's played a wild card for basically 2 transfers.
I'm kidding you not. I mean, what's the difference?
Or if he's not got 3 transfers, he's got more than 3 transfers.
Right, Solanke. He's brought in Solanke. Has he done this wild card so he can bring in Solanke and just downgraded a few players? I think that's what's happened.
Oh, God.
And Solanke, who did absolutely nothing. I mean, the amount of goals Spurs were firing in and he didn't get involved. I'm like, what is going on? Shocking stuff. But there you go. No matter... There's a bit of reassurance for everyone watching. No matter how bad you think you did, there's always the 3 people on our screen. But let's go to the other end. Now, this isn't someone who got the most amount of points in the league, but I just looked at their team and kind of figured, yeah, not bad at all. This is our Captain Leader Legend Award of the Week. And it's going to go to Isaac Hirschberg. Now, what I love about this team is they got 65 points, which was probably in the top 3 in terms of points of the FPL Agony League this week. And what I loved about it is they got 65 points from having 5 at the back, which I absolutely loved. So, well done to you. Yeah, brilliant. 5 at the back, 65 points. We're doing something wrong, guys, I think.
Yeah, possibly.
You going to play 5 at the back now, Signore?
No. What I was going to say is I've kind of recommended to the missus a few transfers that she should make or captain choices, and they've all near enough paid off. Like she didn't do it, but when Saka scored 13 2 game weeks ago, I said, "Oh, you should captain him. You got him in the team." She didn't, and then I told her to bring in Sells at Forest this week because she didn't want to have Ariana Grande in goal, and yeah, she done it. So she's got 11 good points there instead of what, -1. Was it -1? Ariana scored. Scott?
Yeah, it was -1.
Who?
He's back in the room, isn't he?
Right. We're talking about your favourite goalkeeper. Your favourite goalkeeper. Areola.
He's thinking about his Tesco's meal deal tomorrow. That's
he is. I know. He's on Deliveroo getting one delivered tonight so he can start eating food live on air.
Should I go prawn sandwich or should I go cheese and ham? What should I do? Oh,
I had tuna and sweet corn pasta today. Just don't do it. That is disgusting.
You know what I find wild at Tesco's? They have that triple cheese like mix, don't they? You seen it?
No.
Scott's seen it. He must have. There's just cheese, and then there's like cheese cress or whatever it is, and then there's like soft cheese and something. And it's like just a mad blend of like 3 different sandwiches. Triple cheese.
That sounds great.
Oh man, you are going to have like issues next time you need to go. Oh. Get the sweats and everything.
Don't know what you mean. Don't know what you mean. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Now, what I want to do is, before we talk about next week, I want to talk about Haaland, because Haaland is really expensive, and Haaland has got 2 points in each of the last 3 game weeks. Look at the picture on the screen. He's telling you he's only going to get 2 points per game from now on. So, oh, dear.
Time to bring in Nick Jackson is what this is.
Now, my question to you is that given how much so many people have to bring in Haaland and then make a big chunk of their team quite mid in order to accommodate that hefty price tag, is it just not worth it now? Do you think it's worth transferring out Haaland? We're going to have a day to Signore first. What are your thoughts on this?
Okay. I think you've got to be a brave individual to not have him in your team if you've already got him. But I can see why people are getting frustrated. I mean, the guy's averaging something ridiculous like 10 touches a game. All right, if you score 2 goals out of it, then fine. No one cares, do they? But for the FPL community, I mean, come on, Pep. They're just not passing to him. They're not delivering the ball in the box. There's no overlaps from the wide areas to get like cutbacks to the edge of the box, not meeting his run. I mean, like he's just standing there. He must just he must be like the player that has kept the most battery life in his energy charge for a game. Do you know what I mean? Because I mean, the poor guy ain't doing nothing. But these are obviously team orders because of the way that City are playing. But every good footballer wants to be on the ball. He just needs to be more involved. I mean, he's a keep for the minute. Do you know what I mean? But if it's like this for another like 4 or 5 game weeks, I think, yeah, I can see a big decline in his ownership. Yeah, thank you.
You going to take him out, Scott?
No, I'm captaining him this week, so no, obviously not.
Just like the last 3 weeks.
I'm sorry, Southampton at home. Why would you not? Like, he could be blanking for several weeks. Southampton at home is a great fixture. After that, there's a conversation. There is a conversation to be had right now. But you're not selling Erling Haaland, who's still top of the goal-scoring charts for the season, against Southampton at home, who are leaking goals for fun. Like, that Leicester game, like that was a. I didn't watch it, but I can imagine that was a fun. Like, how could you not captain this guy against them? I think that's a sure bet. And if not, like, I would rather sell him on the back of an absolutely fantastic performance, knowing that, you know, it might not be every week. Then imagine you selling him this week before this game, and he goes and scores a brace and gets an assist, scores a hat-trick. You'll be screwing. No, but also there's a lot of conversation, all jokes aside, that triple captaincy again. You know, these matches, the Ipswich game, don't do it. The West Ham game, don't do it. Me saying that, I'm the one that said it. He goes and smashing it twice. This is potential TC option. It's not for me. Oh no. It's not for me. But there is talk about it. There'd be valid reason to do it at home to Southampton.
Wow. So you would say to people, consider it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I'm not going to look like an idiot this time when I say don't do it. And we do game week 10, and I'm outside on the balcony because I've just done it again. Do you know what I mean? So if you're going to have a calculated risk for a single game week, knowing there's not many double game weeks coming up this season, why would you not on the basis of what he's done before?
So you heard it here first. Scott's going to triple captain Haaland this game week. Brilliant. Okay. I mean, City's next 3 fixtures: Southampton, Bournemouth, and then Brighton. I mean, will Man City beat them? Yeah, almost certainly. But is Erling Haaland going to do anything to contribute to those wins? That's the problem. Like, it's all right to say, and I am playing devil's advocate a bit here, just so we're not all in agreement. But like, just because they're playing Southampton, it doesn't mean they're going to score. Just like last week, just because they were playing Wolves doesn't mean Erling Haaland's going to score. And the same with Fulham, and the same with Newcastle before then. So I don't see how Southampton makes this different.
To be honest with you, I think you're the curse, Matt, because you didn't have him at all. You bring him in on a wild card. He hasn't scored since. It's just facts.
Has he actually? He has scored. When did I bring him in? Which game week did I?
You're looking at your scores there, aren't you?
I'm looking at the results. What week did I play my wild card?
I'm pretty sure you brought him in for the West Ham game
when he scored a hat trick.
Yeah, after the Ipswich game.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's when you played your wild card.
If that's true, then he got 17 points at West Ham, 13 at Brentford, and 9 at Arsenal, which are all decent. But then he's had 3 just not great games. And do you know what? Genuinely, last week I considered, because the Ipswich Everton game, I did consider captaining Delap for that. And then it wouldn't have made a difference because he got 2 points as well. Got the same amount of points. So it would have just... I don't know what to do. I mean, I'll keep him, obviously, but my team needs major surgeries. We'll find out later on, and he's an expensive wedge in my wallet. That doesn't make sense. That analogy doesn't work. But he's a limiting factor in having a better team. And I'm getting increasingly unsure if it's worth it or not.
The thing is, you've probably had some profit on them already as well, haven't you, since you bought him
in? How much did I pay for him?
Probably 15.2, 15.3. What's he now? 15.5? 15.4, I think he is.
He is currently... How do I find that out? Hang on. If I go to transfers...
Yeah,
his current price is 15.3. I bought him for... He says price 15.4. So I think I've lost.
You must have bought him. No, you must have bought him for 15.3 and he's gone up to 15.4, no?
I'll tell you. I'll look.
Because actually, that would mean you've not actually earned anything on him. So actually, it'll be all right for you to sell him. We've probably tied up.
Right, Erling is currently 15.4.
Oh, is he?
So you must have signed him at 50.
I got it wrong way round. So I've made 100 grand. Cool.
But if he's not gone up to 15.5, you can't sell him for 15.4. You'll have to sell him for 15.3. So actually, it's not bad for you. You've got no profit tied up in him. So you could just sell him.
So if I... right,
are you trying to Jedi mind trick him?
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm not. I wouldn't sell him. And I would
sell him.
I really want to change up my team so I can get Cresswell in. That's what I really want to do.
I'm never going to let this down, am I? My God.
Wasn't that 2 seasons ago as well?
At least.
Everyone, Luke Shaw's the man to own this game week and for the future game weeks. Well, I ever get a text message. Aaron Cresswell just brought him in. Had to do it before a price rise. Man was not getting a price rise.
The craziest things I've ever done. Oh,
mad.
Not worth it. Right, so we are saying don't panic. He'll come good. Is that the message?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the moment.
Fine. I'll keep him begrudgingly, even though I have to deal with players like Onana, who's not doing very much at all. Who else have I got? I'll talk about my team in a minute. What?
What's his name?
Who's?
Yeah, you said it. Same thing for me. We both said it. You're not a Rihanna fan, are you?
His name is Amadou.
His name is Amadou. Right, come in. Let's move swiftly on.
Scott's in a hurry. He's got a Deliveroo arriving soon. Okay, let's talk about Scott's favourite moment. Let's talk about the fixtures for this week. First up, we have Leicester City versus Forest, then Villa versus Bournemouth, Brentford versus Ipswich Town, Brighton versus Wolves, Man City versus Southampton, Everton versus Fulham, Chelsea v Newcastle, Palace versus Spurs, West Ham versus Man U, and Arsenal versus Liverpool. Now, it's such a great moment. Signore, are there any games you're looking forward to this week?
Yeah, I know there's one standout game, but I'm looking forward to the Jeremy derby, in all honesty.
Go on, Scott.
Loke Remy? Was you going to say Loke Remy?
No.
Gavin Peacock? Celestine Caballero?
What's
Matt
happening? Go on.
doesn't even know what he's going to say, and he's got the thing on the buzzer already. Like, it doesn't matter. You could say anything. You could say the Tesco Meal Deal Derby, and he'll be pressing the button.
Oh, dear. It's not very nice.
I was gonna say the Suarez 40 million and £1 derby.
Oh. Yeah.
What a cracker's thing to say. We'll bid the asking price and £1.
I remember a tweet from Sky Sports News. One of the reporters said, "What are they smoking over there at the Emirates?" I was like, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Any more derby names you want to share this week?
Go on, Scott. You can have a couple.
No, you're right.
Sure. Not a Carlos Tevez derby for you?
No.
We haven't had an Andy Carroll derby in a while, have we?
Yeah, well, you get more French derbies out of him than English derbies.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
What's he on? His 6th French club or something?
He's at
Bordeaux now, isn't he?
In about 2 months. Mad, isn't it?
Wow. That's
it's
crazy.
insane, honestly. Yeah.
It is.
Oh, I got one.
Go on.
No, I haven't. I actually haven't.
He just called for offside for no reason. He done a Tony Adams.
I've got one. Everton Fulham, the Luis Saha derby. But I almost said Luis Suarez, to be fair. But,
Very good. Oh, other players went from West Ham to Man U.
The Teddy Sheringham derby. But the opposite.
We'll have a cheer for that one. That's nice.
Michael Carrick, that would have been a good one, wouldn't it?
Oh. The
Rio
Wan-Bissaka, the actual Wan-Bissaka derby this week.
Very good.
The Javier Hernandez derby.
I'm not doing any more cheering.
Oh, wait.
Your
Roy Carroll.
What?
The Roy Carroll, yeah.
Roy Carroll derby.
Oh, yeah. You have a cheer for that one.
Correct,
Have a cheer for that one. I like that. Okay, right. Should we talk teams? Let's talk about Signore's team first. You played a wild card. You got 42 points. It was all right. How do you feel about that, and what are you going to do about it?
Do you know what? I was annoyed that Saka didn't play, because I probably would have found a way to bring in like Cole Palmer instead, but at least he would have played. So now it's a little bit like Saka's not even playing tonight, so there's a little bit of uncertainty about whether he'll play this weekend and whatnot. I think he will.
Is he not? Is he not in the squad tonight?
Ooh. So I try to go differential on a couple of people as well.
Can you just stop?
Why?
You know why? Because can you stop saying ooh?
Ooh.
We've just had a spike in viewers. Ooh.
Ooh.
We haven't.
So I try to go differential on Calvert-Lewin instead of Chris Wood, which backfired. And you know what? He was my vice captain because he always does well against Chelsea, but Salah, he was strong consideration to be my captain. I didn't do it, and upon reflection, it was like, should have done it. Because he always does good against Chelsea. Always.
Yeah. I'm jealous that you still got Salah, to be honest. Proper.
Yeah. He was one name that was definitely not leaving. I mean, plans for this week, I don't think I'll make any transfers. I've just played a wild card and I plan to keep the team for at least 2 weeks. That'll get me to 5 free transfers.
Love a long-term wildcard planning. Lovely. Love that. 2 weeks. Love it. Fantastic.
I have no advice from you. It's fine. It's just a rough week for everyone again.
Rodgers did well, didn't he? Rodgers did really well. It was a bit of a saving grace for everyone's teams, I think, this week, which is mental.
Yeah, but he's going to be one of those. Like some people talk about taking him out of their team. Why would you? He plays every week.
Mate, he's a season keeper.
It's what I mean. He's 5.2 million now. I've had him since the beginning. Like all of us.
I don't have him anymore. I got rid of him at the wild card because Scott
brought
said.
in Anana. No, I didn't say that.
Told me.
I did not say that.
He said, "Whatever you do, get rid of Rodgers." He Cresswelled me. I'm sorry, mate.
Why are you laughing for? No, that was Ivan Toney'd me. Thank you very much.
Ivan Toney.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
I think so. We'll see in the next few game weeks. But I did get a slight green arrow for the first time in 4 game weeks, which I'm pretty proud about.
So it kind of did its job, the wild card.
Yes, because I would have otherwise had Saliba on a -3.
Yeah. There we are.
Oh, wow. That's a great upgrade.
Very good. Well, I think you'll be fine. Nothing wrong with that. Let's talk about Scott's team. Scott, you fared slightly worse than Signore. You got 40 points. Tell us how you feel about that and what you're going to do to fix it.
It's nasty viewing, isn't it? It's really nasty viewing. I don't like looking at that at all. The Saka thing, right? The Saka one was really like here and there because I was following the news a few minutes ago. And I actually, on my screen, had the transfer out, Saka to Son, but I didn't go through with it. And I was like, because I said I'd roll, so I just didn't do it. So obviously feeling a bit, well, not great about that because it did also contribute to my team's absolute disaster performance at the normal 3-point lane that we like to call it. So yeah, a bit gutted about that, but I'm incensed on getting back on track. Like I'm yearning to get back on track for Gameweek 9. So what am I going to do? I think now looking at that with Saka, if he's back for that fixture, then you've got to keep him, even though it's a big game. But Son is 100% in my thoughts now. I don't want to be a second game week where I'm kind of like, shall I, shan't I? It's either Son in or I'm going to roll for free transfers, I think. Garvio has been a fantastic keep for me. You know, I kept him on the wild card.
What a scream of a goal, by the way.
Yeah,
I mean,
I kept
him on again.
Yeah, I kept him on the wild card and I was chuffed about that. I was looking at, you know, should I go Lewis or him? But I kept both of them because I wasn't sure which City mid I wanted. Because I think there was a lot of chat I said last week about Foden in for Saka for Game Week 9, and I spoke about it quite heavily. I don't think I'm going to do that now because De Bruyne is back in training, so I'm a little bit sceptical on his minutes, and he was benched again. So I probably wouldn't go Foden now. So now it's a Tottenham mid in my sights, and I think why would you not go for Son, who's obviously still playing a striker, and you still save that 0.2 or something from Saka. So we'll see. If not, it's a roll.
Who was your first sub, by the way, this week? Was it Lewis?
No, Van de Ven.
Right, okay.
So I earned 1 point. It was pointless. The bench is so basic. But it's still good to see that Van der Berg is still starting every fixture.
Yeah.
I'm quite chuffed about that because I know they have Ipswich coming up soon. I know Ipswich are scoring, I'm not saying that. But if you need to play him in a fixture like that, if you've got some of your big guns playing one another, because obviously I know City and Liverpool are facing up soon. So I don't know if it's the same game week, but you could go one City defender and maybe bring him in, possibly. And also Van der Ven will also play Ipswich soon. So then he'll be there for those fixtures, in my opinion, as well. So, yeah. But yeah, absolutely yearning to get back on track. Have to.
Yeah, all to play for. Still plenty of time, Scott. You can recover from this. Yeah. That's all right. It's all good. My team's going to be really boring because I'm rolling again. I'm not doing anything. I mean, I got 45, which is fine. There are players I want to get rid of. I currently have banked 2 free transfers. I'm going to try and get as close to 5 as possible and then have a little mini wild card. That's what I'm trying to do long term. Ahmad and Maserati need to go. Kilman probably as well. It's probably a bench issue at the moment, but I'm looking at players like Semenyo and Anana. I'm looking at them going, ugh.
For me, Semenyo's fixtures are going to turn good again by game week 11. Okay. So could be quite a good option to have.
To keep.
The thing is,
okay.
Yeah. So like if you take him out and then like it becomes one to watch and it's like, oh, I had him 2 weeks ago. You don't go back that quickly, do you? Do you know what I mean?
No, no, quite. That's fair enough.
So that's why I'm glad I've got rid of Trent now, and I was a bit gutted, but actually he's been a bit iffy off, and I've still kept City's creation, so it's a bit different for me, and I'm fine with that. So yeah, I wouldn't be targeting that out at the moment because he's still starting every game. He's still getting chances. He had a really good shot last fixture, and they played Arsenal, didn't they? So he's involved in a lot of their play. So he'll pick up points still, I think, anyway.
Yeah. And I suppose the question is, Chelsea have got a tricky few game weeks. If you've got Chelsea players in your team, you know, we've just started a difficult run. What are we doing about our Chelsea players? I mean, if it's Palmer, I'm inclined to keep it. But if you've got Nick Jackson or anybody else, you must be inclined to kind of move them on for a bit.
I'm going to look at this. I'm pretty sure Nick Jackson has only blanked once this season.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's got either a goal or an assist throughout. Let's have a look.
While you're looking at it, I agree. I mean, Palmer is a no-go. You know, your fixture's going to turn again in like 2-3 game weeks. He's going to be at least 11.1 by that point, probably. I got him on the wild card. So you also did, Matt, previously.
Yeah.
So you've earned more profit than I have. He's a keep for me for the moment. And if someone's got Jackson, he scored again against.
So these are his
Liverpool.
8 games, right? So he's got 2 points, then 10, 6, 1, 16, 5, 2, 6. It's not bad, you know.
Yeah.
How much is Nick Jackson?
7.9.
Is it?
7.9.
If it's about 6 million, I'd be more tempted.
He started the season 7.5, so obviously he's been going up because of his returns.
Do you know I'm really interested in, but I'm not going to make the transfers. Raul Jimenez.
Yeah, I looked at him on the wild card. I was like, he can't keep up this, anomaly performances, but he has. He's been scoring, doing really well. I think is he 5.5 now, 5.6, or gone up to 5.7? But still,
might be 7.
Yeah, still quite cheap though. I think if you're looking for an option. I'm still trying to look at ways if I can upgrade the Wolves' third striker that no one knows about and doesn't have a face on the game, but that's all right.
Well, that was I think it's been quite a straightforward week looking at our teams. Should we do your favourite bit?
Oh,
let's do it.
What's the scores? Georgie Dawes, what's the scores?
Is it not 3-3-3?
Yeah, I got that last week, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, so
he
it's
jumped
3
in on me, didn't
Just about.
We're going to play a game called Who Are Ya?
I think I can name that from here. I mean,
yeah, I'm going to...
Well, go for it. Don't mess about. Go for it. What is it?
Ben White. Maybe it's wrong.
Scott said Ben White.
Probably isn't, but...
It is not Ben White. So we're trying to guess the blurred photo of a game called Who Are Ya?
Oh, I think I have it. I think I do have it.
Signore, have you got any guesses?
Because if you haven't,
I was going to say Saar, but then I think it's the beard's wrong, I think. Go on, what are you going to say, Scott? I'll let you have this. Go on.
Oh, maybe not. I'm going to say Edison.
Oh, that's a good shout.
He's got it.
That is a great shout, Scott. I've got to give you that.
Wow. Well done. 2 guesses. We got that.
No one can sit there and complain now. I got that fair and square. Thank you very much.
You did. And you've now, for the first time this season, taken the lead. So, well done. Coming back from behind. Very good. Very good. What a game that was. Do your little dance. Oh, well, that was very nice. It was lovely talking to you both. Thank you to the people who joined in on the chat. Yeah. Any passing words of wisdom?
Yeah. When you are the last offender, just don't drag people down. You're going to get yourself in trouble. And you'll cost the community -3.
Yeah, that is true. A lot of very angry owners. Scott, any parting words?
Not really. I just sometimes when I walk in the park and I see a dog owner, sometimes I think, you'll start to look alike, to be honest. So, yeah. I don't know. I've got nothing to say, to be honest. Mate, always clean up. Always clean up. That's what I'd say. Always clean up when you're walking your dog. That's very important.
Okay.
Very important, yeah.
We have a joke from Barrage. We'll finish off before we do the sign up. Oh, I hope this isn't going to be... What do you call a woman with a racket? I might not read the answer out on air, depending on what it is.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's safe. It's safe. It's safe.
Annette.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, where does Barrage get his jokes from? They're so good. Oh, I love it. Right. I'm slightly relieved that's the punchline as well.
Yeah. You don't find them on penguin bars, do you?
No, quite. Right. Do you want to do the sign off?
I've got one actually.
Oh, go on.
A joke.
What, a penguin bar?
Yeah, it's football related. I lost a chocolate bar in the back of my sofa. When I found it, I didn't celebrate because it was my old club.
If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit.
Oh dear! I had a club biscuit today.
Did you? Which one?
It was very nice. It was the blue one. It was a salted caramel one.
Orange, man. I like the orange one.
The orange ones, orange club biscuits are very good. We do like them. I'm trying to look up some football jokes before we sign off, but my internet's gone a bit slow.
Right, should we do the sign off?
What is black and white and black and white and black and white? A Newcastle fan rolling down a hill. Wow. Oh dear.
Way hey man.
Wow. Which football team loves ice cream? Aston Vanilla. Oh dear. Oh, can I be bothered?
Barrage got that, by the way. It's just typed out a bit late.
Yeah, good. Very good. Very good. We'll leave it there because my mum says night night. So I think that means we've got to leave it there. Right, do the sign off, guys.
So join us next time on FPL Agony, where we will share more stress, anxiety.
Oh. Do you remember in the early days when I would forget the words? Now I'm forgetting my camera.
Yeah. For those who are listening, Scott just destroyed his entire setup and knocked it all over.
Oh, man.
Setup. Do you want to start again?
Yeah, let's go again.
So join us next time on FPL Agony. We will share my stress and anxieties.
Oh, the signal went. Can we start that again? I'm joking. An agony that make us love this game.
Yeah, we all love the game. Can't you tell from our faces? Well, I hope you have a great week, a great weekend. Enjoy the football. And like us last week, I hope, most of all, may all of your arrows be green. Good night.